This is a video to show you how important it is, really important, to do a tension swatch before you attempt certain patterns. These are two swatches for tension made on with the same yarn, both knitted on the same needles. That's 4mm, or the old size 8. And I intended to make a 4-inch swatch, but I only did as much as I needed for the measurements. Now this one was in plain stocking stitch, and this one was in a knit 2 purl 2 pattern that I'm in the middle of doing a sweater at the moment. And the stocking stitch swatch, the length of it was just a bit more than 3.5 inches, and the patterned one, the same number of stitches, the same number of rows, and this one was 3.25 inches, and the width was 4 inches for the stocking stitch, and almost not quite 4.5 inches for the patterned one. And when you put one on top of the other, you can see the extra width down the side and the slightly extra length on the stocking stitch one. So it's really important to do a swatch for this pattern. And I've knitted this pattern for a number of years, since my kids were little, and I learned through experience that I had to do a swatch because you can use the same kind of wool, the same size needles, and the size, like I might have been doing a small 24-inch and it would come out a 26-inch, but that didn't matter with kids because, you know, like everything, they grow into them. But when you're doing an adult's size, you really need to have the correct tension. So I learned through experience. I didn't bother doing tensions for my kids when they were little, and the same with my grandkids and my great-grandkids. But when I do it for myself, I have to do a tension, and these were the ones I did for myself before I started my jumper. Now, it was intended to come out to 36, but I know for a fact it's going to be more than 36, but I think I'm going to have wider seams when I stitch it up, because it even doing the swatch, it still came out a little bit bigger. That's the way this pattern works. It's only a knit 2 purl 2 across the row on one row, and the second row is all purl. So it's a very easy pattern and very quick to do. But like I said, you have to be very careful doing the swatch. So I hope anybody watching this has not attempted that pattern without doing a swatch, because I don't use actual patterns. I work out my own sizes and add how many stitches I need for the back, the sides, the sleeves, and what have you like that. And I work that out from the swatch. I do a lot of other different patterns, and I work them out the same way, but this one has always come out a lot bigger. So you could really, if you're doing an adult's 36 size, you could do it from a 32. It would probably come out the right size. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe if you did.